Good day everybody, my name is Easy Border, easy for short, and in today's video I will let you in on a little secret. What I'm about to show you is not a mod, this is 100% vanilla. This is in the game. As of patch 0.214.2, this functionality is in the game. It is not even described in the patch notes, and this is all the things you can do with signs as of right now. You may have noticed that the default sign color since the last patch has changed a little bit. It's become a little bit lighter, not as black. It's way harder to read in certain lighting conditions, and this is how you can change that. All you need to do is place a sign like you normally would, start editing the text, but instead of just the text, you're gonna input something that's been known as HTML code. Don't worry, it's not difficult, it's not intricate at all. These are simple codes which I will link in the description. When you've typed the text you want on your sign, start with angle bracket open, color equals light blue. For instance, you can type any color name in here basically. And once you close that code with a closing angle bracket, you see the text you've typed changed into the color that you just typed into the code. Did I mention that the text starts glowing? They're readable from so far away, it's really clear to see. Sunlight or dark, it doesn't matter. You don't need to enter your sign text first. You can also first enter the code. And once you close off that bracket, seemingly nothing has changed. But once you start typing, you see the text appear in the color you've chosen. Now, if you're a little more tech savvy, you don't have to use names for the colors. You can also use hex codes. With hex codes, you're not stuck on a color name like light blue or blue, but with the hex code, you can go right in between those two. You can fine-tune the exact color you want. I'll leave a link down in the description where you can pick any color you want using that hex code. Just copy and paste it into the sign. It's that easy. A quick message for true techies. Signs support Unity's rich text formatting. I'll put a link with all the commands and colors in the description. But what if you want to have even more control of your text? You can now put words on a different line. Valheim's got you covered. This is how you do it. Before or after a word, you type angle bracket open, BR angle bracket close. That is the HTML code that tells the computer, hey, put the next word on the next line. Did you see how the next word just jumped down like that? The interface is not really made for this, I don't think. Maybe this is something the devs will fix in the future. But for now, it just works. Now, you're not just stuck with normal text. There's also a little formatting you can do. You can underline the text, make it italic, and you should be able to make the text bold, though I didn't see much of a difference myself for the bold text. The code you use for formatting text is pretty straightforward. To underline the text, use angle bracket open, U, angle bracket closed. For italic, you use angle bracket open, I, angle bracket closed. You can even have a line through your text if you would want that for some reason. To do that, use angle bracket open, S, angle bracket closed. The S stands for strike through. Using yet another piece of code, I found a fun one that you can do. This is probably very helpful if you ever want a big sign in front of a big build. Using the size command, you can really blow up your letters. And again, you see the UI does not really fit, but if it works, right? I can't wait to see what you guys do with this. If you would like, you can share your link to your creations in the comments or directly in the Discord server, reachable through my Twitch page. I'll even put a linky for you in the description. In this example, I've used the number 100 to determine the text size. This command is used to scale the text up and down. You don't even need to type the code again and again for each and every sign. You can just copy the text of one sign and paste it into the next. The formatting will stay the same. Now, who's ready for some advanced formatting? Usually when you want to underline text, the underline would be the same color as the text. But what if I told you there's a way that you could have the line a different color than the text? If you know the construction of code, it's actually pretty simple. First you give it a color. After that, you specify the underline. What you just did is specify the color for the underline. After that, specify a color for the text and then type the text. Now, if you want to get two different colored words on the sign, this is basically the same technique. Again, what you do is you put the color first, then you type the word, then you put the second color in, and then your second word. You can repeat this process as many times as you like, but keep in mind there's a 41 character limit on the sign, and yes, that includes the code, even if you don't see it. Bonus tip time! Now, you could type everything into a sign like a caveman, but you could also type the entire code string in Notepad, or really any other simple text editor. Select it, copy it, and paste it straight into your Valheim sign. And with that, this has been it for me. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please consider clicking that like and or subscribe button. If it didn't, I always read the comments, so perhaps we can learn together. I also stream multiple days a week on Twitch, and I'd love to see you around there. My name's Easy Border, wishing you a great day. Until next time.